Alright guys, how are we? AndyKapt20, just another course playthrough. Tonight is something just I don't normally do these kind of out there fictional courses. This is the Preserving Quarry. It's done by Travis Scott, not the Travis Scott you guys are thinking of, but yeah, it was sent to me on Facebook. So he's got two courses. I'm just going to read some details out just while we load this up here, so we'll jump straight in. I'm going to be playing it on normal fairways, normal greens, green speed medium, and then the rest all default. White tees, which are 6,973 yards, and the usual pin set 3. So I forgot to mute the TV, so 2 seconds. See, the minute I do that, man, everything just falls off me. Right, hold on, hold the bus. All that just so you guys don't hear a bit of feedback on my TV. Swear to God. Right. Okay, so he sent to me a previous course and then he kind of changed his mind and he wanted me to do this one, right? So he says he's been designing seriously for about 6 months. I designed everything on Xbox, so learning the tools took a long time. Most of my earlier designs are garbage, right? That's pretty much, you find that everywhere. Obviously being on Xbox, there's absolutely no LiDAR, so everything is done completely from imagination, which is fantastic. I've already seen the course and that's impressive. Definitely impressive. What it is completely from imagination. It's Hatteras Point is his other course, right? I'll talk about that in just a wee minute. Took shape from researching the Cape Hatteras area in North Carolina. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, probably not, but I typically draw from my ideas from sheets of paper and get all my measurements that way. Brilliant. Proper old school. I mostly design link style courses, but I'm getting slightly bored with it. Would love some fresh ideas from your viewers if possible, for those awesome areas around the world that you would like done, right? So I'm presuming he kind of likes the geographical themed areas, right? So keep an eye on that, and if you guys get any ideas, going to put that in the comments, obviously from going round the course. My favourite thing to do is sculpt bunkers. Result: we've got a bunker designer. I love it. With respect to lighting and create wild but still realistic greens, although I have to make them more wild than ever because of how good people are getting in the game. Amen, brother. Thanks again, man. This should be real cool if you could let me know. Right, so Travis Scott sent me that, and that's what I like. I like getting a wee bit of information about the courses because I like reading it out. It's a bit of background, you get a feel for the designer. I don't know these guys, so I love when people get in touch and give me a wee bit of information. That's fantastic looking, really, really good. I should really bring in my PC version and do that. I've still not managed to source a proper controller yet. Apparently Microsoft are getting back to me. However long that will take, I don't know. I'm going to try and nip the front of that if I can. I think it's alright here to get a fast day. Well, don't go that way. That's okay. Yeah, so I'm slowly getting to the end of my list. I don't know if you guys have seen my Facebook post. Let me just check. So that's down 5, so 89. 83 with the wind. Oh, I'm going to be alright there actually. I'm slowly but surely getting to the end of my list of designs and designers, so if you guys would be so kind to start filling my list back up again. There's probably some out there that I haven't done that I said I was going to do. Part of the problem was I had a saved file on my computer which I lost when I transferred over all my stuff. I thought it was there, but had to make a duplicate of my folder, and I never saved in the text file. So whatever was on Facebook and communications through Facebook and the TGC forum was all still there. Problem was I saved a lot of it to list and deleted a lot of the messages, so apologies. So if you have sent me my stuff, or if you have sent me your course and I haven't featured it on my channel, gonna message me again and give me all the details again. It's not that I don't like your course and I don't want to not do it, it's just simply for the fact that I've lost it. Sorry. So and even if you've not designed courses, if you know somebody or you've played a course that you go, do you know what, I want to see that being played by a crap, look at the hair, I was going to say bald guy, but took it down again. Barbers I thought was going to open up, so I thought I'll let my wee hair grow a wee bit longer. See, when I wake up in the morning I've got tufts on the side of my head, it's game over, man. Got to shave it. and then I can't leave the B. I can't look like a bomber, so I've got to take that off and everything. But I wasn't expecting to go all the way up there. That's nice though, I like that, giving options. So let's just check. So I knew we were going to be up, so we need to be wary of that. I'm more than likely going to take, see if I could get up there it'd be fantastic. I don't think I am, and I'm going to be left in a dodgy slope. So I think I might take the safer option, and do you know what? No, we'll just play it, see where it goes. I'm hoping we get a kick and it goes over to the right, or I just completely duff it and send it over to the right and put it in the rough. That'd be better. That's it, that'll do. That's more like it. It's getting a wee bit paranoid there with a birdie in my first hole. I'm like, my god, I'm actually going to play well. Right, so it's out down about 8. So 19 with the wind going that way, and remember you're in the rough. So I'm going to play that, and I'm going to take the loft down on it and hope it comes out quite hot because of the lie I've got, and just get it down there. The green looks okay. Green looks a wee bit charming. What's up with that? It's pure straight lining and then a crazy line going away. That's alright. Yeah, probably if I taken it up a club, I think there was a chance that I would be going some crazy. So I just played Harbourtown, the tour course. I think it was 4 or 5 under I ended up doing. I wasn't actually going crazy because it's for the PGA Pandemic Society that I've done the video for. Whether or not it gets out there, whether or not it goes as a video, I'm not sure. Either way, I'll be putting it out probably later on in the week. But I played okay with it. What I was quite conscious of is I was trying to show guys the course overall, and I was trying to show different variations of the course. This is my excuse anyway. And there's obviously a lot of overhanging trees. The course is really quite crazy in how it plays, so I wanted guys to see what happens if you flick a tree or go in the bunker, this and that. Now you can clearly see when I do it, I do send the ball into a tree a couple of times. That's brilliant, man. Look at that. I like the pipeline coming out of that. You see a lot of that in Scotland. You see a lot of the pipelines coming up the shore. Look, that's fantastic. And see, for any photographer out there, so you get your macro shots on about them pipes. Absolutely brilliant. They're covered. Look at that though. That's phenomenal, eh? That's brilliant. It does nothing to the golf, but as a course feature, I think that's fantastic. Really, really, really good. Right, so it's given us a gap wedge there, but let's take it up. So that's something obviously just to be wary of. We should be alright there. We should be in the landing surface round about there. Yeah, and I was actually shooting really quite well. And we're going to have a closer look. Oh no, we got lucky. And I was quite chuffed to it, and I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to continue and I'll just do my video of the night. So we're up about 2. This is absolutely stunning. Just look at the details in the background there, those dunes, stuff that you don't need to put in. That's adding nothing to the golf course, but you know, visually, wow. Right, so let's say we're up about 3 just to be sure. I know it's not, but it's closer to 2, but I want to say 3 just to be sure. 4. I think we should be able to get away with lofting down on this. I think it's probably going to make more sense to do that. So I'm hoping, Travis, if you're watching this, that you did say, oh, you had to make the course a lot better or you had to make the greens a lot difficult for good players. I'm not good. You've probably realised that by now. I'm getting better, but I'm not at all. There's guys out there that are regularly shooting some fantastic rounds out. They get in, wow, cheeky, and I'm getting better. I'm constantly, I don't know if you are a subscriber of my channel, just see for anybody that isn't a subscriber, just if you can do me a wee favour, just hit that button. It genuinely means a lot. There's a lot of guys who watch my video who aren't subscribers. A lot of guys actually interact with my video, whether it be through comments, whether it be through likes, and a lot of these aren't subscribers. So I'll be honest with you, at times this whole YouTube thing can really get in my wick. We've got a heavy long 245 par 3 here, but I think we might be good. It is down 6 though, eh? Let me see. 48. Oh, I'm right. This is where I was in the problem with clubs here. Yeah, and I'll be straight up with you. I'm really losing a lot of focus with the channel, just simply for the fact that there's a load of stuff happening anyway, and I'm just kind of taking the brunt of it. But I've pushed that. I'll stay. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. I'm pure pleading. That's a way. That's a tough green to come into, especially when you're like me and you've messed up your clubs and you've completely in between clubs here. And I'm pretty sure I played this. I think I was up to about the 7th hole. I should have known about this. Should have went in and changed them. Well. Right. Up 7, 94, 95. If I walk away with a bogey here, I'm going to be happy. Oh, wind's punishing, man. And yeah, so see if I see guys starting to subscribe, or guys liking the videos and commenting the videos and doing what they do, it just kind of gives me the added bonus of thinking, right, I'm going to keep going. I'll put another video out, because there's a load of effort gets put into these videos. You know, I play the game, so this is in real time, so it's going to take me, you know, an hour to play the game. A lot of these courses I necessarily wouldn't be playing until, you know, obviously guys sending it to me. And so I'm doing that, then I go and edit it, and the edit process takes about a couple hours to do. Then I've got to wait for it to render, then put it on YouTube. Overall process to actually make a video can take about 4 or 5 hours in total. And I know it means nothing to you guys, it's a free service, but it genuinely means a lot when I see the subscriber thing coming up. So if you don't mind, and see if you do put a dislike on the video. I've said it before, I really couldn't care about dislikes, because there's quite a lot of political dislikes happening on my channel, and that's fine. I've not got a problem with that at all if you want to do it that way. If there's a serious, genuine dislike on my channel for either something which is happening, something being said, whatever, going to put it in the comments or private message me on social medias or something, let me know, or else I'm just going to keep going. You know, I really I don't know. So 17, 22. Yeah, if you don't mind doing that, just to be sure. One thing I will say here, Travis, is see the fact that I'm talking absolute rubbish here about my channel. That is an absolute credit to you, because I'm able to play. I'm able to feel that the course flows well. I'm able to feel that I'm in control of my gameplay, and I'm okay to just talk, and that's an absolute credit. A lot of time when you're sitting here going, oh, you've got to work out all this stuff, you kind of lose track. So yeah, I'm already feeling that. And apologies, I've kind of missed out on a lot of detail, but I don't necessarily give reviews on golf courses. I don't do that. I just do a playthrough. I'm not a designer. I'm certainly not a player, so I'm more along the lines of I just play, and if I see things that would be beneficial for you guys to change based on my own play experience of playing quite a decent amount of courses, then I always put that in. That's brilliant, man. That rock work. I like those houses. They fit in quite well. You notice a lot of the time that houses and that are planked in golf courses just seem to be a wee bit random. That's quite a nice feature. I'm guessing that's like some sort of ruins of some sort. You see that a lot. I'm going back to my kind of Aaron chat here, but you do see that feature a lot in Aaron, where you've got the ruined houses and a wee bit of brickwork. That's really quite nice. That's I don't know if that's just a brush technique of something that gets put in, but I like that. Again, there's no need for that to be in the game, but it just adds that wee bit extra. Again, okay to pull out a fast here if needs be. You can actually see my swing meter. I was trying to force a fast there, but it's okay, it didn't come out. Landed in a decent bit here, and I like that the fairway is a wee bit bumpy. You've got some textures, you've got some rough grass coming into your fairways. That's really nice. And again, another bit of a dodgy green here. Okay, so You probably would be alright, yeah. I'm just looking, you mentioned this was for a design contest. I don't know if that was for a design contest, whether it be in Facebook or TGC Tours. If you've watched my previous videos, fantastic. One thing I have learned off guys is that the box of 3x3, which I'm going to try and get it in the frame now. So like that kind of box, 3, 3 and 3, and then you've obviously got a flag in the middle. You've got, if you can imagine it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The pin will be in box 5. That's kind of got to be amber or red free, which I'm guessing by the looks of it you are on that one. Right, so it is playing gap wedge. I think we might be a wee bit cheeky here. It is playing, let's see it once, it's playing 29, 36, 5 going back. I think we could get away with lofting that up. And if it does hit that slope at the back, it hopefully is going to come down. I just don't want to be too short on this. Yeah, and that's something I found off designers, and it's definitely a helpful thing. Definitely helpful for guys out there who are designing and who put their courses. And I'd be interested to find out if anybody knows the TGC Tours process and how they select courses, if it's a yearly competition that they do, or if it's just through word of mouth, or how is it they do that, because I have, well, I pulled that, I thought that was my fault. The question was posed the other day as to how do they select it, and I don't honestly know. I don't really know a lot about the TGC Tours process. I've still not done my Q school. Don't think I will. Don't think there's really much point in doing my Q school now for the game. What is it, 6 weeks, 8 weeks or something left? Okay, hole 7, 287 yards, par 4, stroke index 17. I genuinely think that's the first time I've done that on this game. Apologies. That's usually something I like doing, Travis. I like giving the hole, the yardage, the par, and so, sorry. If that's why he's disliked my video, I get it. Right, so this is a par 4, but it is completely reachable, but it is a gamble, right? Playing it here and coming on is probably going to be a safer option. I don't think I'm going to be able to stop my driver. I really don't. And then I'm going to have a bit of a hellish chip coming down there. So yeah, I'm going to be Mr. Sensible Head on here, and I'm going to just take it over here. This is where I end up smacking it in the bush, and I have a dodgy chip out. Yep, here we go. That was a fortunate kick. Thank you, Mr. Fairway. I like this course, Travis. I like it. Right, so we're up 1, so 38. Right, so that wind's probably going to get counteracted a wee bit, but I'm just going to move over. 38, 36. Let's do a wee bit of jiggery pokery. That's looking all right. Sit. That'll do. Did hit slow there, so I wonder what would have happened if I did hit a perfect. I don't think I've ever had a perfect on flop shots. It was one of those ones that just before I hit it, I saw the wee line coming again, and I'm going, no, I've not given it enough. So we're actually playing okay. So hole 8, 467 yards, par 4, stroke index 3. Great camera work. 10 out of 10 for that. I want to know how to do that. If you can, Travis, message me on Facebook, whatever it is, let me know how you do that zoom out action. I've seen it happen in a couple of courses rather than just the standard flyover. I think it may have something to do with waypoints, I don't know, but if you can just tell me how you can do that zoom out, because I love that, especially on this hole, because yeah, I mean, look at it. So we get a wee bit more detail about this. So it's not pipeline, it's taking up obviously quarry rocks. That's brilliant. That really is cool. Even just the stones, the loose stones sitting around here. I'm a model maker, right? I'm not a model maker, but I like, I had trains when I was younger, and I love the whole model, so it's the small details for me. But that's great. Really, really, really good to see. So that is out of bounds, obviously. Where are we playing though? I don't know what my points are here. Right, so it's left fairway. Left fairway, it's going to be down. It must be down. It's more than that, which is 16. We should be okay to land that. I've pulled it right. The wind, bring it in, and a wee kick. Lovely. Obviously I meant that. And I'm kind of I'm forgetting this is a links course that is playing on the show, but honest to God, man, it's the contrast between the fairways and the kind of brush is phenomenal. Really, really good. 19. So 6. It's up 6. So 7. 57. I'm going to do that because we've got a slope at the back. 57. Yeah, we should be alright. Going to take it just a wee bit more. It's 6 miles an hour, so nothing too crazy. But it is an 8 iron, so should be alright with that. And I've pulled it right. Okay, distance. Gonna have a bit of a hellish putt, I think, coming in here. I think that slope runs down. That's alright, actually. Again, you've kept well enough away from the pin there with your slots, and also devastating ridge going off the front there. Fantastic. It's not impacting the green, and a mediocre to fast ridge coming down there, which is kept from the pin. So yeah, great. You obviously know what you're doing. You really do know what you're doing. Okay, 22. Wee bit more. That was another one there. I'm thinking, I don't know. Just start to see a wee bit more lines coming down, and good choice. Yes. Putting's been okay tonight. Putting's been actually not bad. It's been one of my strong points of the game. So sitting at 3 under, even with a double bogey in there, which I'm quite chuffed about. Okay, hole 9, 543 yards, par 5, stroke index 15. Yeah, even just touches like fake fairways coming down that left hand side. These trees are absolutely great. They kind of bonsai looking trees here, brilliant. And I like that you've got dotted islands of kind of rough. Whether or not you've played them out of bounds, I don't know. Yep, and here we go at the kind of 3-tiered green again. So pin position kept well away for them, but they could be an advantage and also a disadvantage. Great use of bunkers as well. I can see that you do put time. Just want to check that. No, out of bounds on right and left. Okay, so it's pre-emptied a 7 iron here, but I'm a bit risky. But let's see what the options are. So we do have options. We have plenty of options here as to where we want to go. I can take the probably safer option. I would say would be down there rather than narrow landing into rough, or there. Yeah, I actually think, based on where the pin is, I think I'm doing that. Just going to see how much it's down. Right, so we're probably actually going to be taking it up towards the top of that hill. So let's just see. Problem being here is if we do get a bit of a wayward shot, like I think I'm going to end up with here, we could have a situation where I'm in the rough and I'm quite a ways back. So it's not bad actually. It is a par 5. But I'm going to assume it's going to come out quite a bit shorter. So I'm going to be playing here. My God, AndyKapt's playing safe. And just allowing for a fuller shot into that green rather than maybe a pitch shot or something like that. Yeah, so we've got a full sand wedge coming in, much better. So we've got 11 at our back, up 20, so that's an R6, so 11 to 88's probably fine actually. I think I'm just going to hit that. We're going to put it down just a wee touch to allow it. It is a sand wedge, so we're going to have more interaction, and hopefully we get a relatively decent strike, which we do a wee bit right. But if this comes down and I hit that hill, that'll do. And again, it's not running out massively there. I came down the hill, but we're not playing nothing stupid, and we've got an opportunity for birdie here. Do I think I've given it enough? Just any slower and that was tailing away. That was all just down to pace. And it's something I'm trying to do is build up the confidence with my putt and just make sure that I'm putting it into the hole. I'm playing it like you would do in normal golf. You're playing it at the back of the hole. Right, so this is us now. You can see there's a change in the golf course, the change in the sun. Beautiful. that's got a links feel. See the gloss coming off the contours of the bunkers, the contours of the rocks. You can see the smooth rock over there. It really shines out, and that is a great camera angle. That meandering in waterfront, and from what I believe, those retaining walls are an absolute nightmare. So well done. And it's got a feel of a links fairway, is this big wide open fairway. So I'm going to try and get a fast. No, get a perfect, and actually quite a decent perfect. It's alright. It's alright. I'll just try to stay away from that slope as much as I could. Slightly above our feet, yeah. Okay, so again, gamble. It's okay to come into here. 6 mile an hour, 53.49. I think that's probably going to be okay actually. I'm just going to place it up a wee bit, take it over the right hand side, and just allow it to hopefully drop. Pulled it a wee bit right. If this sits, sit down. That's okay. I think the pin's going to be below, so we're going slightly downhill on this one. But we'll see what happens. Okay, so left to right, and then it settles out, so we need to be sure that we're picking the right angle. And by about the 4th line back, it's got to be on course. Right, let's see what we can do. Right, so I played it a wee bit pacier. Oh, cheeky boy. That was for an ego as well, eh? Well, right. Okay. So sitting at 5 under, so we start the back 9 off at a decent birdie. Yeah, look at that retaining wall, right? That must have taken tons and tons of tiny wee bits to get that curve. You've even got a slight curve going round there. But look at that. Look at that. That's intriguing down there. That wee left point, and then that left going off there. Don't know where to look. Genuinely don't know where to look. And one cheeky pot bunker sitting off to that right hand of the green. See that up there? See that wee pot bunker? I'll tell you what, man, that'll be a killer. Imagine being in that. Imagine being down here and you've got to play a 5 or 6 yard chip. Not even that flop, right? So it is giving me down here, but I'm going to play it up here just to be sure. And again, we've got a couple of options on the fairways. I need to check what that's up by. It's only up 3 foot, so we should be alright. That's ran out my thumb there. Seeing I was pulling it up, it flicked off halfway through. That's where you can see it's just got the perfect. But any more or any less than that was going to be a slow. Okay. So again, ball's going to be above our feet slightly, but we should have an okay approach into the green. Yep, so it's down 13, so what's that, 4 8 12, so it's down 4. So 199 is what it's playing, but with that wind is... Right, let's look at the green. I'll be best to come in here and allow it to hit that left slope and run round rather than being aggressive. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to check that it's all running down to the hole. Yeah, what's it like here? Yeah, it's sloping away. See, it's running down. So I think if we catch, certainly over that brow you can see just in the middle of the screen, as long as we get on that, we should be alright. So let's see what we've got. So we're down 13, 203. Oh, I don't know, this is challenging. Because we do have that wind. So it's going to be worthwhile taking that. I want to get it right. Yeah, that's the one. Just going to create, so down the loft there, just to make sure that we create a run, and just hope that we catch that. Messed it right up with that swing. Let's see what happens. Whatever happens here is complete and utter fortune. That's complete luck. That really is. That was horrible. That really was horrible. Right, I think this is... I'm going to favour just the right centre here. And put it in a wee bit pacier than normal. It's my own fault. I can't complain about that. That was complete and utterly my own fault. Swing line. Aye. Should have played safe in that. Even though it is a par 4, I should have played safe and just allowed kind of to take the par on that, which I do, but I would have preferred it to be a legitimate par rather than me being fluky. Apologies, I've got a couple of texts coming in here, and Okay, hole 12, 475 yards, par 4, stroke index 4. Okay, so probably the first time I've seen a use of a brush green or a brush texture. That's quite nice though. It's not often you usually see tee boxes with the brushes, you don't usually see the greens. Right, it is going to be beneficial to take it up there, right? But I think I'm going to roll back down and I'm going to just try and ease this in over here. Better angle anyway to be playing up on that right hand side. I felt as if I pushed that left just a wee bit. Let's get a nice kick and sit down nice. I think we're okay there. I think we're alright. Oh, I've got text coming in left, right and centre here. That one's telling me my Fitbit's low. It's purely your Fitbit, it tells you that it's low after like what 20% or something. You're like, mate, it's still like 4 days left. Right, so we're up to 24, 25, but we need to take it back to about 15. See, we're falling short here. Okay, right. I don't know. So there's I'm missing a 3 iron, right? That's exactly what I'm doing, is I'm missing a 3 iron. So if I drop back 203 down, realistically we're going to be going to about 207, 208 carry. Right, so let's see what the front of the green is 206, so we should be able to carry the green, but what's it like? We do have that ridge, it's quite calm, but I think with the wind, this might be doable. But what way do we go in? Can I take it there because of that notch at the conveniently placed wee notch at the front of the green? Oh, come on. You're killing me here. Killing me. This is a thinker. Really is a thinker. Again, my own fault for not having the right clubs. So, do all that planning, all that preparation, and I scud an absolute crap shot. Not bad, wee bit left. Get up there, get up. Oh, tell you what, that is the luck. Luck is on my side. I think I'm just going to go through all my... Look at this though. Not got an ounce of movement on this part here. Maybe just a touch right, but... Oh, this has to be straight. This is where I need my dodgy controller. Oh, I've pulled it left. It's like karma's restored. It's like, you done well. We gave you a bit of a fluke here, Andy, but we're just going to take it right back and you'll get a par. I don't mind it, right? I really don't mind. What I would be annoyed about is if I legitimately worked hard to get a shot that landed in the green and spun back like I said it would, and then I miss it. But I just knew. Okay, right, hole 13, lucky 13, 141 yards, par 3, stroke index 6. This is potentially quite challenging because it is a bit of a bowl hole, if you can say that, slightly bowled. So you need to get up there, really need to get up. It is up 7, so 64 is where it's playing. So that club should be alright, but we need to get the aiming spot on here. And I don't mind overhitting, really don't mind overhitting because it's releasing through the back there. It is an 8 iron, so probably about that should be safe. Again, left's better than right. Let's hope I've not run out of luck. Right, I have went left and I've went big. Right, start coming down and just sit. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I heard wee clippy claws of the cats. Okay, so fast and then medium. So I'm not going to have as much action, visualise it. Okay, 22. Hate that the arm in your head and everything all blocks the putt. That's better. That's better. If you guys want to know how to do it, it's just the L3 button. You just tap it down and you go through a series of different camera angles. Don't know what it is on PlayStation or whatever, but on Xbox. Okay, I think you might be able to play this actually. Yeah, that's... Oh, just stopped turning. It looked good. Looked good for the first and second, third, but just stopped turning. That's alright, I take the par. Why don't I say that, but when I've putted it on there, that's it. Oh, pure stress, man. I'm anxious. I want to do this one good again, because I've been playing alright recently, and I want to kind of keep that going. Okay, hole 14, 312 yards, par 4, stroke index 16. Just look at that, man. Look at that. Random bunkers that you don't need to put in, but they work so well at breaking up that fairway. And you seem to have the bunkers in a bit of a line, so it kind of creates two sections of the fairway, kind of left and right, and it's quite nice. It looks as if it's tiered down slightly, yeah. So you can see there's like quite an obvious ridge, as if it's running down in line with those bunkers, and you can see that the higher point down to the lower point. That's great designing, really, really good. Creates a higher and lower tier, and then obviously up the top here. So 312 par 4. I'm never going to reach no with that wind, but I need to think about my chip on here. So up there, 7 mile per hour should be alright actually there. Give me a second. Just checking what the best angle is. Right, so that's running down. Okay, should be alright there. Should be okay up here. That's a nice shot. If that sits there, which it does, happy with that. That should provide quite a nice little... I was going to say it'll give me a pitch, but I'm not playing the pitch at all. Right, so the chip's no making it, I thought that. So let's go back up to the sand wedge flop. Pitch and wedge. I think it's going to need to be a pitch here. What options we got for the pitch here? Because it's running down to the hole. Can't remember what the greens are. Should have made note of that. Right. It can be quite aggressive here. They are running down and then it flattens out, so I'm taking it back because I would rather run it in on the ground than I would fly it in. So let's go, wish me luck. Right, sit down, that's quite a good line. It died off. Look at that for a line, no, I'm happy with that. Okay, so we've got another birdie putt here, and I don't want it to be straight. I can't do straight putts. Right, I probably should leave that where it is and just allow my dodgy left to take me over. I'm contemplating that, genuinely contemplating that, and try and force it to the left a wee bit. Yeah, right, hold on. 23. Tell you what, this might work out. How many times does that have to happen, man? You need to give me a like. You need to give me a like in this video just to let me balance this out. That is genuinely, I could be sitting with another 3 pars if my putting was straight. Oh, that's so frustrating. That I was raging about because I did plan that one, and it was one fault for landing a wee bit shorter than I did in my pitch, but hey ho. Honest to God, mate, your course is absolutely stunning. This is going to be a killer, I can imagine. Well, not so much, because we've got a wee bit of a horseshoe run. 15, 307 yards, par 4, stroke index 12. See, I'm getting better at it now. Right, it is playing 322. This could be a flyer. This could be, and we do have the protection at the back of the green. We just don't want to take it too much. So do my drives normally go? They go about that. They do go about that. Right, let's just go. I just don't want to take it down to the right. This is looking alright. Not bad. Not bad. Right, I'm putting everything into this. Right. Shh. Shh. Shut, cats. Yes. Yes. Charlie, we done it. Don't know if you see him. He's looking for... He'll start doing his stupid nip, 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 nip when he starts seeing flies. Mate, your honest to God, your course is stressing me out. And another very, very good looking, challenging, risk rewarding par 3. Your pin positions are spot on. I'm playing this again. I am playing this again, 100%. Right, so let's say we're down 3, right? So it's 484 with that wind, 94, and then take it down just a wee bit. Allow for the rollout. We're okay to hit further if needs be, and then see what we've got. That last hole, man, that would have been my first albatross in the game. That's not a bad distance. It's a good distance. That released out quite a bit. Must have hit a wee hill. Okay, so again, take the provisions here, off to the left hand side and force my putt left. Right, come in. Honest to God, if my putting was better, I feel more confident forcing my putts to the left than I do than playing them straight. I know that's not great, but you work to your game, eh? Hole 17, 329 yards, another 321 yards, sorry, par 4 stroke index 10, so another potentially drivable par 4, maybe. That's okay, the green's looking alright. You've catered well, because I would expect maybe a lot of guys to back out of this and make the green a lot smaller, but risk and reward, eh? What do we do? It's up 8 foot. I don't think that's an option. I think that's sloping away, no point. But if we do get it up that hill, it could potentially roll round to the hole, or do we take it up there and try and get it over? Let's see. That's 305. We're not getting up there. We're not getting up. So we need to think of another option. Let's put a bit of a fade on. Oh, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Okay. I think we just try and get it up there. I'm probably being stupid. I probably should just lay back. Yep, pulled it right. I would have preferred to have been in the bunker there. I messaged Travis just before this double make sure. Oh, cool. To make sure there was a couple when I typed in the name. When you do type in the name, I just typed in preserve. I typed in preserve in Quarry and it didn't find it. I typed in the preserve in Quarry, didn't find it. I typed in preserve and a whole load of them come up. So if you go back to the beginning of this video and just make sure that the icon for the picture, you'll see the first start of the bracket and it shows TGC member if you're on PlayStation, because obviously he's Xbox. I'm taking that down to the 9 iron and providing a rollout on this one. So 13 running out of 20. We should be alright with that, and if it does go a wee bit further, we're okay. These are the difficult ones where you cannot tell how much kick we're going to get off to the right here, but that's okay. It's alright. Right, cool. I've honestly played a good fair amount of courses. I've never felt this under pressure and play. I don't know what it is, really don't know what it is. I feel there's a right good opportunity to score really well on this, and 8 under for me is brilliant, really, really good. Okay, so finale hole, which I'm kind of gutted about, 546 yards, par 5, stroke index 14, 10 out of 10 for making your last hole a par 5. Really, really like that. And I've not spoke much about the buildings. As far as I'm concerned, the buildings don't need to be there. Really don't. Your course is holding up so well. These greens, outstanding. See anybody that's looking for any advice on greens and how to play and how to design greens, get in contact with Travis, because they're making me feel so confident coming into the green, which I've not had in a while. I've really not felt this confident in playing in ages. So yeah, you know, kudos for that. I think I might try and take that up. I'm going to try. We do have a 10 mile an hour wind, but it's up 41. So if I even get it out of that first top tier, we should be okay. It probably should hang fire. Hold on, let's have a look. It's a fantastic green to flop onto. To be honest, I don't even know if we'll get up there. Right, let's just try it. If we get up there, great. If we don't, then we're on. Yeah, I think this is ideal. We should be able to get a good chip on there. If not, a flop. I think that's probably. I think if that went a wee bit more, would have been in trouble. Right, so the wind should catch it a wee bit. 29, 24, 100% wind. And I'm just going to put a wee bit of stoppage on it. Right. It's alright. Probably could have left the high loft up. Right, so let's see if we can finish this on a birdie for this hole. I'll be so chuffed at 9 under. So chuffed. Oh, we don't. We lip out once again. But I think you guys probably know better than me. I think that might be my first or my best round on record. I'll double check before I post out. But that's a crazy card. 1 bogey. Double bogey actually, which was a killer. You know, even if I got a par there, you'd be looking at 10 under. And that you go. That was nailing albatross. But Travis, mate, honest to God, 10 out of bloody 10. That is a double handicap thumbs up for me, because that's absolutely spot on. So the preserving Quarry, let's just jump on and I'll just reiterate the previous courses he spoke about. So he does have Hratis Point and Gettysburg National. Sorry, I'll put them all in the description. So I've not played them, so you'll need to search them and hopefully we get them. Hopefully we get them good. But if you guys can see that, that's what it shows up in the PlayStation Network. Right, so we'll go back to the. I think I might be able to show you actually. So hopefully I've not skipped out of this. So give it a favourite, and that is getting a 5 stars for me. The star rating system's a nightmare, man. It really is. Right, so that's the icon there, right? That we should be able to see. So yeah, it's showing 132 plays. That needs to go up. 100%, man. That needs to go up. Green and regulation 94. I'm happy with that. Fairways at 80%. Yeah, leave it there. Thanks very much. Mind send us your videos, mind send us your courses, even if they're not your courses. Give me recommendations and other courses to play. Thanks very much for tuning in. Again, if you've not already done so, give the like button a smash and get the subscribe button changed to grey if you can. That'd be smashing. That just lets me know that you guys are wanting to see more, and we'll keep it going. So behave yourselves, and that's it. So thanks very much, Travis, for saying that. Been an absolute pleasure. I'm going to go and take a whiskey and go to bed. Au revoir. Okay, bye.